Welcome, guys. It's Amphyfx here. So today I'm going to be talking about other blocks, so OB, or what they are and how do you identify a valid OB. So if you're new to this channel, if you stick to the end of this video, I'm going to show you what an OB is and how to identify what a valid OB and how you can actually trade them. So guys, let's go. So what is OB? An OB is basically a POI or a point of interest where institutions place their orders. That's where what institutions basically place their what their buy or their sell orders. And then how do you identify this what a valid OB from an invalid OB? For you to identify a valid OB, there should be what a presence of what of a break of structure, which I'm going to like show you schematically or diagrammatically, and then we can move on to a live chat and show you how to identify what a valid will be. There should be what a presence of a break of structure, a presence of what of an FVG, that's a fair value gap. So I'm not going to be talking about all these things or a fair value gap. You can check my channel. I've talked about them before in one of my videos. You can check for FVG, and then there should be a presence of what of an imbalance, and then the OB itself. So basically, we have what two types of OB. We have the bearish OB. The bearish OB is the last candlestick before what before a massive dump, and then the bullish OB is the last candlestick before what a massive pump. Now let's go to a live chart. I said for an OB to be a valid OB, there should be what prices of these things: a break of structure, and then an heavy G, and then what? And the OB itself, and then a break of structure. So let's say our OB is here. This is our OB here. And then the OB or the FVG is what is the candlestick, is the space, is the gap between what between the OB and the what the candlestick adjacent to it. So the gap, this gap here, is what refers to as what a fair value gap, and the imbalance is the what the strong move or the impulsive move after the OB is what we call what an imbalance. So all these things have to be present for what for an OB to be a valid OB: a break of structure, a fair value gap, the OB itself, and then what the impulsive move. That's what the imbalance. Now let's go to a live chart. Let's go to a live chart so I can show you. Now we have a bullish order block here. So all these things have to be what have to be present before an OB can be what called a valid OB. Now look at this. We have a break of structure here, break of structure, then the OB itself. This OB here, you can see the OB itself, and then the gap. You can see there is a gap here. This gap, then this and the adjacent candlestick next to what next to the impulse or the huge candlestick. So this gap you are seeing so refers to as what as an FVG, and then this impulsive move is what we call what an imbalance. And what do you see happen? Price came back and respected this other block, and then eventually what bought. Same thing with this zone. And now this is a bullish OB, and then we have a bearish OB here. You can see we have a bearish OB. This is an OB, which is a bearish OB. What do you see happen? We have a breakout structure to the downside, and then what? The fair value gap on the FVG. The fair value gap is the gap between what? Between the OB and the candlestick adjacent to it. From week high and then the candlestick adjacent. So this gap you are seeing is what we refer to as what? It's what we refer to as an F value or fair value gap. And what do you see? Price came back, tap into it after the break of structure. Price came back, tap into it, and what do you see? Begin to what? Begin to sell. So this is a bearish OB, and this is what? This is a bullish OB. So guys, this is just what? This is just the tip of an iceberg. There is more to this what? To these other blocks, and I teach this in my what? In my mentorship classes. I teach more into how to what? Identify valid OB and how you can like actually trade it. This is what I teach my students in my what? In my mentorship, and there are some things that I won't be able to like answer in just in my free videos. And if you want to like if you want answer to your questions, you can join my mentorship where I teach everything in detail. Also, if you're not ready for the mentorship, you can check out my book which I wrote, which I call the Playground 2.0. You can you can get the book. You can find the link in the description to get the book if you're not ready for the mentorship yet. So guys, if you learn something from this video, if you learn something from this video, don't forget to don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and turn on the notification bell for more videos like this in the future. So guys, peace out.